Castle Black. So this is a seat of the Night's Watch.
이제 우리 존 스노우 만날 수 있는 건가, 존? Hey, John.
The wall. Always wanted to see it, but not like this.
Recruits at the gate!
나이트워치 같은 경우는 평생 결혼도 못하잖아. 그렇지 않나?
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
신고식인가? 대단하다
Looks like it was
진짜.
built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
그래 맞아.
Aye, I am.
Thought so. I'm new here myself. Frostfinger, he's the one you want. Handles all new recruits.
프로스트 핑거.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
왠지 등짝을 보자 상황이 나올 것 같은 느낌이 드는 건데 기분 탓일까? 자, 프로스트 핑거에게 대화를 거세요.
A worldling girl, maybe.
나무통.
Huh. It's warm. What's in these barrels?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
자, 제가 프로스트 핑거라는 사람이죠.
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die.
무슨 붕어 새끼도 아니고.
Boy.
전 아이언레스에서 온 종자입니다.
I was a squire. I served Lord Forrester of Ironrath.
A squire from Ironrath. And how does a squire get himself sent to the wall? You a thief? A raper? You abandon your post? Or do you just fancy dying someplace cold?
자원
Actually,
입대했습니다.
I'd like to volunteer.
You just want to serve the realm, is that it?
Yes, sir.
You arrive on horseback, wearing a soldier's livery. You're a bad liar, Garrett Tuttle.
아니 왜 나만 갖고 못 살게 애들 굴어요?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger.
아니 이 새끼야, 그럴 거면 처음부터 말
As
그렇게
if it's a
하든가.
knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. You lied to me the first chance you got. You'll fit in well here.
절 잘 안되고 확신하지 마십시오.
You don't know me as well as you think.
I know enough. Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Understood.
야, 우리 존 스노우 언제 나와? 한번 보고 싶은데.
Oh, and Tuttle,
존 스노우.
sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
And last we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay. So Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
They give us month-old bread.
There's fucking worms in it. The Lord Whitehill is about this.
We should just take what we need. I'd rather die.
The Whitehill
fighting
soldiers
than starving.
always seem to be angry, and we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
야, 이 장남 잘생겼는데 보통 뒤가 이렇게 생긴 애들이 뒤가 끝이 안 좋더라고. 약간 뭔가 주인공 포스를 뽐내는 애들마다 나중에 똥이 되니까.
No fucking wine.
Well, there must be wine in the cellars.
Degau's locked him up tight, just like his own cunt.
이건 드라마랑 전혀 상관없는
He has
스토리니까요.
no fucking right.
Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
Had a run-in
He's
with
a
Waldo
bloody
did
cripple.
you?
Should have buried him with the corpses. Forrester's a
Real
cursed.
shame about your leg, my
Who
lord. Gives a toss.
이것들이 비꼬기 시작하는구만.
We have business in the Great Hall.
겁나 재수없어. 없어 보인다. 내 인내심을 시험하지 마라.
You don't want to test me.
Is that right? Because you look pretty sad to me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
비켜라 당장.
Move! Now! Go on then, my lord.
느낌이 안 좋은데.
Let's go.
It's madness. You can't starve them
I
out.
will not coddle our enemies.
So you'd rather they riot?
Both of you, please.
If they riot, we'll fight.
That's foolishness.
It doesn't matter what you think. It's my decision as Sentinel.
My lords.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
My lord. It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect
일단 또
this so soon.
얘들끼리 또
The
겁나
Maester
왈가왈부하면서
said
싸울
it'd be
것
weeks before
같은데.
you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
일단 일부터 합시다.
Not here to talk about my elf.
Perhaps we should get started.
Yes, let's.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's riling up the Whitehill soldiers.
They're our bloody enemies!
You'll bring Lord Whitehill down on us, you fool.
My lords, please! Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay...
Sir Royland!
Ethan made it clear I wasn't wanted.
He needed you there. Now he's dead and Ryan's a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing!
주먹을 쾅 내리친다.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one.
동맹들을 불러들이시오.
Summon our allies, then.
I'm afraid we have none left, my lord. We've heard little from the Glovers since the Ironborn took Deepwood Motte. Halsey's Helliver, Grayson and Brownbarrow were all slaughtered at the Twins. And the rest of our allies are terrified of the Boltons.
그 망할 놈의 피해 결혼식
You
때문에.
forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena? She's coming now.
내 꼴을 보고 실망할 텐데.
I'm not ready.
My son, I understand your doubts, but if she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would
아
become
솔직히
oath-bound to Roderick.
얼굴 반이
We could
갈렸는데.
burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
일리 있는 말이야.
Does have a point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Roderick. And she can do the same for you.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
좋아. 그렇다면 술을 계속 퍼주시오.
Give them wine. I want them dull, not angry.
Yes, my lord.
Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
그때 다 쓸어버리는 거지.
Maester, it's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord. It's good to be back.
불꽃이 푸른 불꽃이네.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him and Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helps me with music. It's not the same without him.
내가 도와줄까?
I can help you with it.
That's all right. The last time you sang, all the dogs in the kennel started howling. But thank you.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure.
이런 내 노랫소리가 개소리라 이거구나. 세상에 이곳의 영주는 지금 나라고. 겁나 단호박이네.
About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
참 행복한 건 모르겠는데 아무튼 뭐 괜찮은 가문이었는데 피해 결혼식 하나로 풍비박산이 나가지고. 자, 미라 포레스터,
It's
킹스랜딩.
entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, my lady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
늘 여러분을 생각한답니다.
You and the children are ever in our thoughts.
A lovely sentiment, Mira.
원작에 나오는 내용이죠. 피해 결혼식은.
And the seal. Here you are. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
그러니까 한번 찍어보고 싶긴 해. 자, 뭐지? 뭔가 편지가 왔는데.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away?
글쎄.
Ah. It's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
어머니 부탁이 너무 과하죠?
She asks too much.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own.
자, 어떻게 도울 방법이 없을까?
I'd better get going. Mira, we'll talk more later.
아, 이거 진짜 악마의 유혹이야. 와, 진짜 이거 세상에. 와, 이걸 선택하라고 하면 어떡하자는 거야. 아니야, 근데 어차피 가짜 편지 보내면 왠지 끝이 들어올 것 같아. 자, 편지나 마저 쓰자. 왠지 똥 될 것 같아서.
Sir Maynard, you are hereby invited.
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Sir Maynard? The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war. I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
아, 얘기해봐.
Go ahead then.
Well, we really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.
자, 이제 다시 터틀의 이야기로 돌아오네요.
Cold today, isn't it? Seems to keep getting colder. They say it'll be a short autumn.
Oi, fuckhead.
왜 또 시비야?
You might be new here, but you're in my spot. So move.
무시한다. 약하게 보이면 안 돼, 이럴 때서. 이럴 때일수록 그래.
Most of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the night's watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000 years
무시하자.
ago to defend the realm from wildlings, white walkers.
Had this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordling. He tried to stick me with this.
그래서 그걸로 날 찌르겠다고?
I stuck it in him instead. So next time I say move, you'd best fucking move.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
감자에 아 잠깐 무슨 소리야? 그래 그냥 무시하자. 이럴 땐 무시가 최고야.
Stealing a bag of them.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cutter.
Cutter the potato thief. There's one for the songs.
Oi, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Don't fucking talk about my
조용히.
sister, alright?
그래 나는 여기에 빨려들면 안 돼.
Seven hells is talking back there.
보세요, 나 아무것도 안 했다고.
Tuttle. Who was it?
무시. 나는 무시의 남자.
Covering for your new brothers already, are you?
그들은 기억할 것입니다.
Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger. So we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of.
난 무시가
Can you
지키는
swing a
남자지.
sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you.
의리가 의리의리해.
Frostfinger.
존 스노우다.
I need a word.
아니 우리 존 스노우.
Go on, get started.
원래 영화에서는 체격이 더 큰 것 같은데 왜 이렇게 뭔가 얘가 약간 뭐랄까 약간
Best of luck.
대두?
Tuttle.
훨씬 체격이 큰 것 같았는데 원작에서는.
Here we go. Again. Moves up. See those dummies?
왜 이렇게 어조비 같지?
Come to eat your brains for breakfast. Again.
자, 전투 실력을 선보이세요.
I said it's the chest, not the bloody wall.
자, 여러분들 추천 한 번씩만 부탁드립니다. 12시 얼마 안 남았네요. 추천이 300개도 안 되나?
You there, recruit. Scrawny, aren't you? See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
Right. I can do this.
자, 너의 파워를 보여줘.
Want some help?
어이구 힘세라. 힘이 장사구만. 자, 여기서 좀 잘 보여야 될 것 같아.
Don't hurt yourself, Tuttle.
아니 일부러 내가 도와줬구만. 후지코님 별풍선 11개 감사합니다.
I'm thinking steward for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his car. If the thing hasn't frozen off.
너 좀 또라이 같다.
Oh, you're a prick. You know that?
Yeah, I do.
그리고 왜 스노우 이제 존 스노우 저렇게 입술이 두툼하던가? 뭔가 좀 다른데? 영화의 내 이미지라 드라마에서 느껴지던.
They say it's 700 feet tall and 8,000 years old.
8,000년.
It's not ironwood. Too hard to burn.
자, 훈련용 허수아비.
You're doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
Mance Raider will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Let me show you.
자, 일단 걸어놓고 화살을 끼우는 거지.
All right, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse.